Sorry, kicking the side. You could have said no.
Yeah. 50,000 is what it's about.
No, you got 4 bars just
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Complaining.
That's the weirdest thing. It's like it's in E flat. It's got sharp, one sharp F, and then the one time it comes up, it's wrong. It's not. Only time it's got an F sharp in it is wrong.
I realised by the second note that I was in investment trouble rather than B flat.
I wonder if on the written it was
5 or 6?
It's number 5, I think. I don't see it.
Melancholic upbeat, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
you're on that too.
Sorry?
It's wrong on that one too.
Yeah, it's probably the 2 copies on the pin.
Yeah, I'll get number 2 then. And then
It's,
you got a pencil.
Yeah. Good to see you, Ben.
Yeah.
And look what I found.
Spare part for that thing.
Well,
Now, what time is it? Let's not do the repeats, because I think we're probably we're getting quite close now.
Okay, no repeats that week. Can we do that?
Number 5.
Number 5, no repeats. Repeats.
No repeats at all.
that's not me, is it?
Oh, it says yes. Oh, whatever. Look.
Come on in a big red coat in the saloon. Apparently they've got 10 trials.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's cool.
Or is that
Good morning and welcome to the London Business School 2025 Congregation Ceremony, where today we will honour the students of the Masters in Finance, the Sloan Masters in Leadership and Strategy, and the EMBA London, Dubai and Global programmes. Please ensure that your mobile phones are switched off and that you stay in your seats so that the aisles can be kept clear. If you wish to take photographs, please ensure your flash is switched off. Students, we kindly ask that you not throw your caps in the air. Thank you. Guests, please remain in your seats. Students, please be upstanding for your faculty procession. Thank you. Please do be seated. Students and guests, Dr. David Pyatt, CBE, Chairman of the Governing Body of the London Business School.
Good morning. How are you all? And of course, you know, I have my connections with the Met Office, and I decided, you know, no rain or very little, and a little bit cooler, please. So they heard my call, and we're off to a good start. As chairman of the governing body of London Business School, it is both my honor and pleasure to welcome you all Obviously, graduates first and foremost, families, loved ones, and friends of the graduates, and distinguished guests. Congregation ceremonies are always a high point of the academic year. For you as graduates, this will be one of the most memorable days in your lives. Even at my age, I remember all this stuff. You've worked hard, many times long into the night, made sacrifices to reach this goal today. Of course, you've learned many new skills, gathered insights, not only from your professors, but also from your classmates from all around the world. You'll also have made some joyful, lifelong friendships. So today is the end of this important step in your academic journey. But I would submit that this is the beginning of the next step in your career and your life, the first rung on a long ladder climbing towards your aspirational positions. Today in the modern world, where technology and markets are evolving faster than ever, you should expect to have several different careers. In order to navigate the inevitable challenges successfully, you should plan to lead a life of continuous learning. We hope that LBS will play an important role in this journey of lifelong learning. Of course, going back to friends and community, today you enter the community of worldwide alumni, 56,000 strong. This is not just any alumni community, but one that has grown from our position as one of the very best business schools in the world. I would like to see ourselves as the most international business school, given the diversity of our faculty and given the diversity of you all, our student body. Of course, this is a special year. You chose well. It's our 60th birthday. I remember being here a few weeks ago, seeing a lot of my classmates and many from other years. But of course, 60 years makes us a real baby by the standards of British or European universities. But we have a huge advantage because we're an independent institution where we are free to mark our own course. And we start with a very solid base, being placed in the world's top 10 business schools in all surveys and publications. I'm particularly proud that in the last few weeks, the Financial Times just rated our executive education programs as #1 in the world. This is the first year that I have the pleasure of welcoming Sergei Guriev as presiding dean at this ceremony. Of course, we like to joke with Sergei that sometimes we refer to him as our new dean. I say, well, on the 1st of August, you are new old dean, because then he's completed 1 year. So we have some fun with that. Sergei, as I'm sure you know, is an eminent economist, and hitherto, prior to London, was provost at Sciences Po, one of the grandes écoles of Paris and one of the greatest institutions in politics and economics. The last few days, Sergei and I have had some fun because he said to me, and he's a very modest person, he said, I'm a bit worried about you referring to me as an eminent economist. Happily, I'm not alone, because literally today, a press release went out that Sergei has been appointed to a group of the top 30 economists of the world in Washington, D.C. When I looked at this list, of course, I had to have a very quick check so that I know how to explain this. It is populated by a large number of former central bank governors. If we start with the UK, Andrew Bailey, Jean-Claude Trichet, who was the president of the European Bank, Philipp Hildebrandt, Swiss National Bank, other no-names like Timothy Geithner, Larry Summers, you can keep going. But what makes it even more pleasurable for me is in that group of 30, there's only one institution that has 2 nominees, 2 members from the same institution. And guess what it is? London Business School. So Sergey, and Helene Ray will occupy a very special position. Of course, for me, living in America, despite my British accent, I kind of get irritated by all my friends saying, so you're chairman of LSE. I go, no, 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 they're a bit older than us, and they're a little more left-wing than us as well, but that's okay. And then they go, oh, you're chairman of the London School of Business. I go, you're getting closer, but you know this. And of course, these kinds of events are a fabulous opportunity to get our name allied to Sergey and Helene on the world media that we are the London Business School, one of the very best business schools in the world. So of course, I've been accompanying Sergey to forge a new path, and how do we do even better at London Business School. And so, as one would expect, he's embarking on new initiatives, such as establishing a local presence in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for our executive education program. I was really having fun lining up this morning saying, if I was a Saudi client, how clever do I look that I just chose a few months ago London Business School? Oh, they're number one. Oh, yes. But, you know, not everybody's as smart, right? Some people take a bit longer. So keeping going, obviously the next big step in that part of the world is determining our strategy for degree education, and hopefully we're going to come up with a plan to really dramatically expand our presence in Dubai, and beyond that, build on partnerships and expand with both the business schools in India, which is ISB. The dean over there is our former colleague, Madan Pelutla, and also partnerships in China. But now let's come back to the real purpose of this ceremony. It's not about us, the institution, it's about you, the graduates. So today you join me as a fellow graduate. I'm so old that I've been around this place now for a long time. I don't even have an MBA formally. I'm an MSc in Business Administration. That's what it was called until 20 plus years ago. So I graduated 45 years ago. I also received in 2005 an honorary fellowship, and of course you'll see several people receiving that award today. What I learned at LBS changed my career, changed my life, and you know, it was a step of all sorts of different moves, but at the end I ended up being a Fortune 500 CEO in the United States, and I was probably pretty happy about maybe 13 years ago when this other business school, Harvard, put me in the ranking of top 5 performing CEOs of the world of 2014. So I hope that gives you inspiration, because when I left London Business School, I had no idea of even the next couple of years where things would go. So of course, if you think about it, one of you in our midst may be on governing body in 10 or 15 years. You might even be standing up here in this funny robe, talking to your fellow graduates that are younger than you. So back to you. It's a real privilege as chair of the school to congratulate you all on your achievement and welcome you to our alumni community. Your future contributions of time, advocacy and leadership will continue to build the global LBS brand and the reputation of which we're all justifiably so proud. So I salute you on your successful graduation, wish you a fantastic, wonderful day of celebrations. Thank you.
Students and guests, Professor Sergey Guriev, Dean of the London Business School.
Dear Chair of the governing body, dear David, thank you very much for your kind and inspiring words. As David said, Some of you may be on the stage. It took David 43 years to come here first. Now it's his third ceremony, so maybe some of you can do it faster. Dear colleagues, dear faculty and staff of London Business School, dear alumni, dear governors, dear parents, family members, and guests who made this possible, and of course, first and foremost, dear students, you're still students for a couple more hours. So welcome to the Royal Festival Hall, to the celebration of the amazing LBS graduating class 2025. I think we should run a round of applause at this stage. This is to you. This is your day. This is your graduation day. And of course, you can think this is it. This is a start of something really big, really new. And this is true. You are poised to move forward with energy, with intent, taking with you all that you've learned during your years, many months of studies. Before you celebrate this new chapter, I suggest that we stop for a moment and recognize what you have already achieved. You made a decision to apply for LBS, and some may call this decision courageous and ambitious, given our high standards, but also given our reasonable but non-trivial tuition fees. You are one of a small cohort of students admitted, as David said, one of the very top business schools in this world. And you've gone through exciting but intensive programs, and you succeeded. So you can and you should be proud to be in this room today, and we, the whole LBS community, the faculty, the staff, the alumni, the governors, we are also very proud of you. So now you're leaving the safe environment of LBS, and you're re-entering the world, which is difficult and uncertain. These are challenging times. I have seen many things in my life. But 2 years ago, even 1 year ago, even half a year ago, even a few weeks ago, I would not imagine that we would find the world in such a complex state. Some scholars call our time not the time of crisis, but the time of polycrisis. Geopolitical challenges, trade wars, hot wars, uncertainties due to the rise of new technologies, especially artificial intelligence, crisis of climate and nature, inequalities, health crisis, demographic transitions. Wherever you look, you see challenges happening everywhere that concern everything and all at once. But as the writer Erich Maria Remarque once wrote, it is in the dark times when the bright people are especially clearly visible. And these bright people in 2025 are you, the 2025 graduates of the world-class global business school. So today, world does need new leaders. We have done our best to equip you with the state-of-the-art skills and tools that can help you make this world a better place. Of course, it's a truism to say that the time of crisis is a time of opportunity. As someone who's been through many turbulent experiences, I know very well that some people would prefer to live in boring times. But it is still true that at the time of change, there is also a higher demand for new ideas, new business models, and new leaders who can implement those ideas and models. It is indeed the time where you can really make a difference. So a congregation speaker is supposed to provide one piece of advice and wisdom. So let me try to do that. We've taught you how to be productive, but eventually you also want to be happy. And it so happens that as an economist, I've done research on life satisfaction, well-being, and happiness, and I know a thing or two about this. Now, talking about happiness is the best moment for a graduation speaker to take a moment to say, money cannot buy happiness, and happiness is not about money. This is not true. Studies show that higher income does raise life satisfaction. And LBS has done a lot to position you to earn well. But happiness is not just about money. Happiness is also about three other important things: a sense of purpose, a feeling of agency, and long and stable human relationships. And this is especially important in the age of artificial intelligence. AI is an amazing tool that can help us do many things, but it cannot tell us what it is that we want to do. Why we wake up every day and what others should respect us for. So going forward, please keep asking yourself those questions. Not only how to achieve your objectives, but also why you have chosen and set those objectives, and who are those people you care about and want those people to care about you. So we are saying goodbye today, and it's always sad, but as an American intellectual, Henry Thoreau once wrote, "The truly educated never graduate." So you're not leaving LBS, you're just transitioning from being students for another couple of hours to becoming cherished members of our alumni community. And as many members of this community, you will come back to LBS for reunions or for taking more courses. As David said, the world is changing and lifelong learning is no longer a luxury but a necessity. Fortunately, LBS is here for you with our world-class faculty always at the forefront of producing new ideas, even before ChatGPT can summarize them. And thanks for a generous contribution from one of your predecessors, we and you are lucky to have a forever learning initiative that David's mentioned that will help continuously refresh your knowledge and skills after you graduate. Courses or reunions, LBS will always remain your home. We are going to miss you, and you're always welcome back. On behalf of LBS, of all people on this stage, I can say that it's been a privilege to teach you. Thank you very much for coming to LBS. And once again, huge congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. To the Dean, distinguished faculty, honourable guests, proud partners, families and friends, and the brilliant graduating classmates, good morning. What a beautiful day. My name is Simon. I'm from the part-time Master in Finance program, and it's a real honour to speak briefly about the student experience. And a massive thanks to the people who have helped contribute to crafting this talk. So, where shall we begin? For most of us, our daunting first contact with LBS is with admissions, but those nerves were quickly soothed by the team who look beyond our CVs and see us as individuals with unique stories and potential. Obviously, that calm was tested at the first social, surrounded by people with so many top credentials. I left wondering if I was out of my depth. I soon learned that at LBS, diversity is the norm. The nationalities, languages, industries, roles, and life stories, from entrepreneurs to engineers to medics to those brand new to business, a truly rich mix. The core classes may be few in number, but they are formidable. And then there's over 80 electives, allowing us to choose our own adventure. A challenge in itself. And for those who didn't finish choosing by their deadlines, there were groups for exchanging courses, which were saviors. The kindness of strangers there is a beautiful thing. The teaching and the learning, world class, truly world class, from both the teaching faculty and our diverse global classmates. Our professors and their guest speakers set the bar high, bring a lot of energy, create safe spaces for us to lean into, discuss, and discover those aha moments. It's been an absolute privilege to learn from such authorities in their fields and to hear firsthand from the stars of the case studies. And the class value lifts even further when classmates are sharing their own lived experience. To all the faculty, their guest speakers, teaching assistants, and our classmates, thank you for making the learning so intense and rewarding. Life outside the classroom. Campus life can be a whirlwind of meetings, conferences, and club events, and a lot of FOMO that needs very careful managing. Where else can you find events with one of the world's top investment managers one week and a Formula One team principal the next? A huge thanks to the Student Association volunteers and staff, the clubs, the institutes, the campus teams who keep us fed, those who keep events running smoothly, and the buildings team who very patiently direct us to the same lecture at 8 o'clock in the morning that we've somehow forgotten since last term. And a big thanks to our local and global communities for all the support and encouragement, from classmates, alumni, faculty, partners, families, friends, to colleagues. So managing student life, the juggling of calendars, coursework, group projects, and travel plans across continents sometimes feels like the logistics Olympics. Special mention to those doing business school on the hardest mode. The new parents, the commuters, the house movers, and those seamlessly switching between multiple languages all day. And the glue that holds all of this together? The program office teams. From managing hundreds of students to over 80 electives, I'm unsure which is harder. To supporting individuals, encouraging our advocacy, hat tip to all the course reps. To organizing socials and parties, thank you for your care and leadership. I think that. And also thank you to the careers teams and coaches who help us explore new paths and navigate personal existential crises. Finally, the classmates. Without each other on this journey, it would not have been possible to even get going, let alone thrive. From classes to study sessions, calls spanning time zones, job referrals, new business partnerships, wise counsel, professional and personal, adventures and laughter, it's the human side which has been most empowering. And let's not ignore study groups. Some worked really well. Some, not quite as well. C'est la vie. Through all, it's invaluable experience that we take forward. It's been an honor to get to know so many of you from around the world, to learn from you, to share and collaborate, and to be there for each other. Thank you for making this a fantastic experience. To conclude, what an achievement. We leant into the uncertainty, the sacrifice, the difficulty, and discovered what we are capable of. And whilst it's bittersweet to bring this chapter to a close, each of us has so much to be proud of, and even more to look forward to together. What a beautiful day. Please give yourselves a big round of applause and congratulations to all the classes of 2025 and Sloan Fellows of 2024.
During my time at London Business School, what left the biggest impression on me was the people.
You're surrounded by so many like-minded people who challenge you constantly. You're doing what you love and at the same time having a great time.
I met some really bright minds that helped mentor me and some really great teachers.
One of the biggest things that I've learned is having the confidence to speak up and share your opinion and engage in the conversation.
I had the most diverse set of classmates. The breadth of experience, all this was profound and absolutely valuable for me.
Sitting in a classroom with 100 people from all over the world has really changed the way I think about international business and has really helped me to understand the viewpoints of people from different cultures.
The most valuable thing I've gained from London Business School would be opportunities. The doors have been opened because I graduated and was part of this amazing environment.
I am proud to be an LBS alumni because of that initial blink moment you have when you meet people. Oh, you went to LBS.
The LBS network has been instrumental in giving me guidance, for help. You reach out to someone and they make time and help out.
No matter where you go in the world, there's always someone you can relate to and speak to and connect with.
Very often I bump into people and we have this connection about having gone to London Business School, even though we were years apart.
I have truly met some of my best friends at LBS.
When you come back together again, there's something that you share, and after 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, you never lose that.
No matter where we go in life, what career we end up at, what city, what region of the world we end up at, London Business School will always be a part of us.
I'm very proud to be an alumni of London Business School.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the governing body and as Programme Director, I have the honour to present the following graduates of the Executive MBA London programme at London Business School. Mohammed Abdel Jabbar. Amar Abarabia. Jay Abelizi. Taif Adams. Bemisola Adani Williams. Shri Agarwal. Fawaz Al-Awadi. Mohammed Al-Harisi. Turki Al-Mahassin. Anas Al-Sakati. Ali Al-Zume. Laura Amaya Saron. Catherine Ann. Victor Andre. Sultan Bajuda. Babish Baban. Simon Banks. Victoria Barude. Francesca Bartoli. Rolf Baumgarter. Osan Bedja. Dr. Farnaz Beruzi. Eustace Belavicius. Daniela Baqueta Tedesco. Andy Campbell. Ainsley Crawford. Effie Domingo. Martin Donk. Artem Dubovsky. Maria Dubrovina. Dr. Raghav Dawidi. Ryan Davidi. Derek Dyer. Salim Etrik. Irina Filosopova. Jean-Christophe Gabriel. Jay Gongna. Amber Gu. Karen Gulati. Sunny Han. Priya Harkirashore. Kyle Hartner. Naoki Hashimoto. Antonio Hidalgo Landa. Fabrice Ian. Awab Ibrahim. Dr. Collins Igwe. Daniel Illis. So Kaneko. Shaik Kanlarov. Serbi Kana. Nikhil Kalkani. Matthew Lee. Francesca Araminta Alessandra Lubbock. Simone Luciani. Alex Malafive. Filomeno Martina. Amy Nyan. Germano Nabinde. Eran Onda. Abimbola Osho. Vion Owolabani Odema. Richard Pangonis. Renata Pompeo do Amaral Tome. Christina Popper. Munish Ratu. Scott Riswold. Yael Rivkind. Miles Ross. Preeti Roy. Vitaly Shmakov. Tav Praneet Singh. Zain Slayman. Brigadier General Tunde Salobe. Ruxandra Stetka. Ivan Tangui Ho. Shiv Thakkar. Julie Sophie Thompson. Irina Torres. Elena Sisanova. Ramakrishnan. John Whitehead. Kelly Wilson.
So this is a very special moment because Kelly is one of the 3 Dean's Awards recipients across 3 days of graduation. Kelly, alongside with the MBA student Adelaide, has been a driving force behind TEDx London, which has been a huge success. Congratulations, and thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you. Good, thank you.
Fianitza Zakaria. Karim Zayan. Dimitri Zak. Please join me in congratulating the Executive MBA London class of 2025.
Hello, class of 2025. Congratulations to all, first of all. So big applause from my side to all of you. I hope you can see me here because I'm not very big, but anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and graduating students, today is my profound honor and privilege to introduce you a remarkable individual who is being honored with the prestigious title of Honorary Fellow of London Business School. Each year, we award a small number of honorary awards to individuals who have rendered exceptional service to the school or who have attained outstanding distinction in business, commerce, or public affairs. I'm Luisa Alemany, Associate Professor of Management Practice in Strategy and Entrepreneurship and the Academic Co-Director of the Institute of Entrepreneurship and Private Capital. His Excellency Juma Al-Majid is a visionary leader, a pioneering entrepreneur, and a dedicated philanthropist whose impact resonates far beyond the borders of his home country, the United Arab Emirates. His life work has been a testament to the transformative power of education, culture, and purpose. Born in Dubai in 1930, son of a pearl diver, Juma Al-Majid embarked on his entrepreneurial journey at a very young age. He established the Juma Al-Majid Group when he was only 20. This is a conglomerate that has grown to encompass diverse industries, including automotive, real estate, consumer electronics, and education. The history of how he started is so inspiring, and I recommend you to read it. His business acumen and leadership have not only driven economic growth, but have also provided countless opportunities for employment and innovation. I love his guiding principles: simplicity, honesty, and integrity. However, it's in his commitment to education and cultural preservation that truly sets him apart. In 1989, he founded the Juma Al-Majid Center for Culture and Heritage. The center houses a vast collection of manuscript books, historical documents, and it serves as a beacon of knowledge for scholars and researchers worldwide. His vision and contribution has played a significant role in the creation and development to the UAE's economy and society. Juma's philanthropic endeavors means he has established many schools and educational initiatives, providing access to quality education for thousands of young minds. His belief in the power of education to uplift communities and foster understanding is a guiding principle that has inspired many. We, at London Business School, are very proud that his grandson, Abdullah, is an MBA class of 2022. His contributions have been recognized globally, earning him numerous accolades and honors. Today, we are privileged to add to this esteemed list by awarding him the London Business School Honorary Fellow, recognizing his outstanding contributions to society and his unwavering dedication to the betterment of humanity. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, let us draw inspiration from Juma Al-Majid's exemplary life, his relentless pursuit of knowledge, and his commitment to making the world a better place. His legacy serves as a reminder that with vision, dedication, and compassion, we can create lasting change and build a brighter future for generations to come. Unfortunately, His Excellency Juma Al-Majid and his family could not be with us today. Therefore, we honor him in absentia, acknowledging his remarkable achievements. Please join me in congratulating His Excellency Juma Al-Majid as we proudly confer upon them the title of Honorary Fellow in recognition of their exceptional contributions and profound impact. I now invite our chairman, Dr. David Payo, to give the oration for the conferment of the Honorary Fellowship.
Muchísimas gracias, Luisa. By the authority of the governing body of London Business School, I have the honour of conferring the title of Honorary Fellow on His Excellency Juma Al-Majid. Obviously, as Luisa shared, due to his advanced age and also coupled with the air traffic problems over the Gulf region in the last few weeks, this is conferred in absentia. Nevertheless, it is an extreme honour in letting me award this, and please join me in congratulating His Excellency on this recognition of exceptional contributions and profound impact over a very long and productive life.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the governing body and as the program director, I have the honor to present the following graduates of the Executive MBA Dubai program at London Business School. Jimisayo Adeneye. Ayaz Ahmed. Ahmed Al-Ghafri. Alia Al-Ghussein. Amr Al-Abwaz. Dana Al-Falek. Ali Al-Ajrush. Mashail Al-Atiq. Muhammad Al-Atel. Rawan Al-Idris. Mashur Al-Dubian. Nasser Al-Fizan. Ali Saad Al-Ghamdi. Hamid Al-Harthi. Sultan Abdurrahman Al-Hefti. Ode Al-Hijazin. Hussam Al-Utaili. Abdullah Al-Husseini. Sevinch Alieva. Abdulaziz Al-Khudairi. Asim Al-Malik. His Excellency Khalifa Ahmed Al-Majrouri. Musa Saleh Al-Muhairi. Abdul Wahab Al-Muraiba. Azam Al-Bahanna. Abdurrahman Al-Shaya. Abdullah Al-Shilash. Majid Al-Sdairi. Abdullah Al-Zuruni. Dr. Mohammed Baghdadi. Hamam Bahareth. Mohammed Ghalib bin Laden. Lubna Bezra. Reem Bushnag. Biagio Capuano. Siddhartha Arsu Chidambaranathan. Abhishek Dal. Julie Dussart. Josephina El Sacon. Nadim El Nouri. Moza Esa Al Ali. Matib Fakihi. Shoaib Faruqi. Paul Gatura. Dilip Chandrakumar Gelli. Rizana Gorelek. Misab Hakami. Muhammad Azhar Hussain. Mariam Kamel. Sally Khalife. Sharzad Kalimov. Wazib Khan. Shiraz Ahmed Khatib. Mohammed Hunain Khurshid. Shmruti Kishore. Michael Kleinsmith. Rafael Kohan. Kira Lee. Neha Jolly Mathai. Lubna Ibrahim. Essam Musa. Marcos Müller-Hebig. Ekindayo Jamiu Anajobi. Amanda Prachali. Mandipika Rao. Andrea Rusu. Vicky Shaheen. Volkan Shen. Hannah Sarah E. Silva. Abhinandan Sethi. Sandeep Sridharan. Viraj Tyagi. Mark Walshaw. Alexei Zelensky. Mohammed Al-Ataishan. Please join me in congratulating the Executive MBA Dubai class of 2025.
I'm here to announce the Faculty Teaching Awards, which was voted on by you. So the first award I'm here to announce is for Jessica Spungen as the Best Teacher Award for the Sloan program. The second award is for my second colleague, Luisa Lemani, as the EMBA Best Teacher Award. And the last award for today is Professor Florin Vaswari as the MiF Best Teacher Award winner. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the governing body and as Programme Director, I have the honour to present the following graduates of the EMBA Global Programme at London Business School. Ariel Anati. Fernando Atias Vasquez. Oladapo Michael Ailowo. Ahmed Bilal. Kiara Carnell. Max Gingell. Rahul Goyal. Chris Haroon. Elkin Hassanov. Namita Kane. Nikki Lang. Gun Chen Lin. Javier Marquez Poe. Danny Mekich. Sabir Niftaliev. Gabriela Poplatska. Juan David Quinedios, sorry. Quinoyet. Ivan Sabol. Mikhailo Stetsuk. Alejandro Torres Cano. Orlando Valencia Andrade. Ana Maria Jujol. Ayo Awolope. Please join me in congratulating the EMBA Global Class of 2025. In the name of the governing body and as Programme Director, I have the honour to present the following graduates of the Sloan Masters in Leadership and Strategy Programme at London Business School. Mohammed Abdullahab. Vanita Aluwalia. Hawla Al-Rajhi. Ashok Chahar. Lakshmi Priya Chandrasekharan. Deborah Chen. Denise Cheng. Debbie Das. Dev Desai. Mahir Doshi. Jessie Fan. Akiyoshi Fukuoka. Lawrence Gerard. Brian Gerger. Gaurav Gupta. Ruwani Hetarachi. Kamiko Ishizawa. Yohei Kawazoe. Mateus Lage Alves Jabrit and Milena Andrej Pedrosa. Kevin Lee. Long Mohammed Noor Adlan, Long Mohammed Noor Effendi. Saurabh Malik. Hitin Manyar. Hiromitsu Matsui. Daniela Medina Bardales. Brady Poskin. Sebastian Rendon Castaño. Celia Shen. Atef Siddiqui. Igor Silitsky. Abhimanyu Singh. Vandana Subramanian. Vic Sudera. Dipti Sudhir. Indira Tanya Bagnova. Kartik Thakur. Nalini Thakur. Juan Pablo Torres. Toby Velty. Pauline Vial Combe. Mansi Vora. Shinji Yoneshima. Please join me in congratulating the Sloan Masters in Leadership and Strategy class of 2024.
Dear colleagues, graduating classes, family and friends, it's an honor for me to propose the title of Emeritus for my faculty colleague, Julian Franks. For those unfamiliar with the term Emeritus, it has two possible meanings. First, it can be simply an award to an academic giving up full-time employment. Second, it can be about recognizing a truly distinguished academic career. In Julian's case, this award is absolutely the latter. It honors someone respected by scholars around the world, by his colleagues at the London Business School, by practitioners to whom he's given wise counsel, and by generations of students who are profoundly grateful for the lasting impact of the knowledge and insights that he has given them. I know, because they tell me, sometimes 10, 20, 30, yes, even 50 years after graduation. I don't have time to do justice to the full range of what Julian has done, but I want to give you at least some of the highlights. In addition to his role as professor of finance for 53 of the school's 60 years, he is former director of the full-time MBA program, helped to establish the Masters in Finance program, and was academic director of the school's Centre for Corporate Governance. As a scholar of corporate finance, he's an expert in fields including financial distress, corporate ownership and control, shareholder activism, the cost of capital, and regulation. His work has won 2 international prizes and 2 Best Paper awards. He's been an editor of the Journal of Law, Finance and Accounting, visiting professor at the University of California at both Berkeley and Los Angeles, and at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Julian's expertise, as well as his wise advice and counsel, has been and continues to be sought by policymakers and practitioners. He's currently an advisor to the Competition Market Authority and has advised governments, the UK Parliament, and regulators in many different fields. He was a member of the committee reviewing the UK's Insolvency Code, a member of the Company Law Review Committee on Corporate Governance, and a member of the committee investigating non-bank sources of finance. Julian exemplifies the ideal of someone at one of the world's leading business schools. He's intellectually rigorous and an international authority, but also able to translate his knowledge into practice and to make it accessible to students and practitioners. I've already mentioned his many formal contributions to the London Business School. I want also to mention how much his colleagues value him for his personal qualities in helping on difficult issues and, where necessary, reconciling differences. As you can see, Julian is someone who has always taken his work seriously, his responsibilities seriously, his students seriously, and his family seriously. But also, I must tell you, it is often with a twinkle in his eye, because Julian is fun to be with. Someone with a ready sense of the ironic and the ridiculous. After responding to the invitation, let's have a walk in Regent's Park, his colleagues and supervisees returned stimulated and invigorated, as well as intellectually challenged and better informed. The invigoration is not always just mental. Julian is known to combine PhD supervision with a competitive run. Please join me in congratulating Professor Julian Franks in his title of Emeritus Professor.
By the authority of the governing body of London Business School, I have the honour of confirming the title of Emeritus Professor on Julian Franks. And as you can gather from Sir Andrew's comments, he was my professor, and I still remember the things he told me. And you had to be on time and you had to be prepared. So please join me. It's a sincere congratulations on everything you've done for us.
I want to thank you, Andrew, for your generous words in introducing me. I'm delighted to be here with the graduating class of so many programs, with their family and friends, members of the governing body, and my faculty colleagues. I want to thank the governing body for conferring me on the title of Emeritus Professor. Andrew mentioned that I arrived at the school in 1971. I remember I came here on a one-year leave of absence from my company. It reminds me of the main character in Thomas Mann's novel, The Magic Mountain. He goes to a sanatorium in the Swiss Alps to visit his cousin who's suffering from tuberculosis. He books himself in for 3 weeks and stays for 7 years. I came to LBS for 1 year and have stayed for 53. It has been a rather long leave of absence. Perhaps you will allow me a couple of minutes to reminisce on the journey I have made after graduating from a provincial English university. I went to Columbia Business School in New York, where I did my MBA. Besides giving me a wonderful education and friends to match, it gave me the opportunity to explore so many things that seemed so different from those that I contemplated when I graduated from my English university. From Columbia, I went to work in the oil and gas fields of Texas, then returning with a company to the UK. By chance or serendipity, I met a professor at the Reform Club on Pall Mall, and that chance meeting brought me to the London Business School. I have to say, we put our new faculty through a far more rigorous hiring process than the one I went through. Through the years here at the school, I've been privileged to work with wonderful colleagues and to both teach and learn from so many of my students. I've also taught in 4 different schools in the US and 4 different states in the Union. It's been an education. I was, as Andrew said, director of the full-time program for 3 years, full-time MBA program, and Andrew was director of the part-time. There were only 100 MBA students in each year, and I was expected to know the students individually. I would learn to remember their names from a little mugshot booklet that I would carry around with me at all times. I remember on one particular occasion, I was at a public swimming pool near the school. At some point, a young man interrupted my swim to ask me if I was indeed a professor at the London Business School. I was very flattered that even in my swimming trunks, I was so easily recognizable. He rather spoilt it, however, when he said, "You are Andrew Lickerman, aren't you?" It is one of the great pleasures to meet my former students and find out the path they've carved for themselves. I'm always curious to discover what they're doing. I take great pleasure in their success, and I like to think that the program may have contributed to it. Of course, there are surprises. I met over lunch at the school one of my students dressed in a priestly robe. He told me that after graduation, he had decided to enter a monastery in the Greek Orthodox Church. I still wonder what I or we did to drive him into the arms of the church. I do hope you've enjoyed your time here, not just learnt some finance and marketing and other subjects. I hope you get to grasp new opportunities and carve out your own path. I hope the program encourages you not only to help each other, but also to seek the advice of our alumni. They are a wonderful source of help, and I have never found them wanting. To my faculty colleagues and students, both past and present, I am eternally grateful, although eternally is perhaps a tad optimistic. Advice I can offer, wisdom I fear not. Over the years, the school has taught me to try to do things well, not to satisfice. Excellence is the holy grail. We may never possess it, but we should always seek it. I wish I had learnt this at your age. I still try to prepare my lectures, even today, as though I shall be teaching in 10 years' time. I still rehearse. I always rehearse. Yes, even this brief goodbye. To the graduating class, I wish you every success. Please come back. You are now our alumni. and you are our most precious asset. And now, as the opening line of a rather charming Italian song says, it is time to say goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the governing body and as Programme Director, I have the honour to present the following graduates of the Masters in Finance programme at London Business School. Morikuni Abe. Mohammed Abedi. Preeti Agarwal. Ashutosh Mukherjee Ahuja. Mohammed Abdulaziz Alhor. Alia Alangari. Shahad Al-Asiri. Faisal Al-Latik. Mariam Al-Dakhil. Lulwa Al-Hazani. Gabriel Aliaga. Mustafa Mohammed Jamal Al-Habaz. Nabil Al-Mashuk. Ahmed Al-Saidi. Catalina Alvarez. Tarek Andari. Thank you. Fernando Avalos Velasquez. Arno Bader. Tate Bang. Rayan Bashwi. Tassilo Bayan. Hassan Bebehani. Ayush Butada. Lars Bokius. Azamat Bodeniev. Ilyas Bulayoun. Olaf Cárdenas Fernandez. Ramón Castro. Luca Cerroni. Ambrose Chan. Alison Chen. Jonathan Chen. Federico Chiancone. Diego Chicana Gutierrez. Fabian Claudi. Colm Corcoran. Juan Camilo Cortes Rojas. Joel Daniel. Ryan Elizabeth Derry. Lakshya Dada. Sakile Dlamini. Pedro Diaz Adel. Ellie Dib. Brian D'Souza.
Let me take a moment again. Brian is one of those 3 Dean's Awards recipients. So let's take this moment to congratulate Brian and thank him for all what he's done for the student community and for London Business School last year. It's re-establishing Distinguished Speakers Series, bringing many outstanding business leaders to the schools, organizing events, leading Turnaround Club. Thank you so much, Brian. Congratulations.
Gottila Dumrung Chanawong. Christian Endros. Ekin Ersanlı. Salma Farag. Luis Carlos Gaitan. Mario Gao Yao. Anar Garayev. Denise Garcia Sanchez. Ayu Mentari Hayrudin. Jamie Han. Isabel Hartstein. Karim Hesham Ailafandi. Sofia Hirschbach Martinez. Ivan Ochman. Ali Inam. Rati Istikoma. Anthony Jabour. Saba Jahangir. Lawrence Jacob. Afaz Jesani. Anshul Junjunwala. Stefan Judd. Elhansa Kadiwi. Ingu Kang. Elizabeth Kennedy. Mohammed Khalil. Zurab Kojashvili. Gil-ho Kim. Yoon Kim. Akshay Kirti. Gabriel Kunz. Max Kurtz Jordan. Joshua Kwa. Jay Lee. Ki-Won Lee. Sharon Leong Lee Chen. Tabang Leteo. Hui Lin Lee. Samantha Londono. Xiao Chuan Lu. Allegra Ludovica Lucchini. Adina Mahardika. Tomas Malato. Lorenzo Marlia. Federico Marolda. Rodrigo Marquez. Sinendokozo Matsebula. Andreas Mavrogalos. Maria Fernanda Meneses Gonzalez. Jasmine Mickelson. Faith Muna. Juan Munizaga Middleton. Tatenda Mupignuri. Sanjana Nair. Jake Ki-Won Woon Nam. Peter Nguyen. Johnson Kamji. Takafumi Okawa. Takaya Onodera. Felipe Ortega Ramirez. Daniel O. Stefan Pagura. Nicole Pellman. Aaron Sung Guk Park. Paula Pavon Mendez. Mauricio Perez Ramirez. Nongnapa Piadom Ronkul. Jonathan Kyoge. Alexandra Ramirez Contreras. Rivki Rasid. Mayul Rebude. Joe Ritblatt. Supunya Saluja. Ayush Saraf. Simon Scott. Akhil Segal. Mutiara Sianipar. Yesenia Silva Diaz. Banwin Singh. Natalie Sombuntam. YJ Son. Maria Guadalupe Tain Casanova. Anuj Talati. Chris Tampu Bolon. Ting Ru Tan. David Tinoco D'Amata. Gabriela Tomova. Meltem Tumer. Hawa Umaru. Gabriel Valadao. Felipe Bilac. Tanvi Vishwanath. Poon Vorayurai. Yahweh Wang. Hong Shi. Rachel Tianyi Zhou. Charlie Wang. Josephine Ayomidele. Moe Kaneko. Omer Eran Chatalcham. Federico Chiancone. Christian Leon. Please join me in congratulating the Masters in Finance class of 2025.
So, here we are, your last speaker of your last seminar, of your last day as an LBS student. I'm Ryan Kruger, a MiF graduate, and thank you, and chair of the LBS Alumni Council. And I'm here to reassure you that while your time on campus might be ending, your LBS experience is far from over. In fact, you're starting a new and exciting chapter, that of an LBS alumnus. You're now part of a great family. The personal relationships you've made and the network overall can be valuable assets to you. As the student video said, you now have friends all over the world, 56,000 spread across 160 countries. And all of them, all of us, want to help you to succeed. When you're taking a new job, moving to a new city, or just seeking a new friend, your LBS family will be there for you today, tomorrow, and in the years to come. Personally, LBS has been there for me when I needed them over the years. For example, how many community members do you think I asked for feedback when I was writing the speech? There were 5 now, and how many responded with helpful insights or just words of encouragement? All 5. Even this week, I was able to speak with some alumni and suggest ways that they could increase their involvement in the school. Catch me after the speech, and I can make some suggestions to you as well. Last year, during congregation, I don't have stories about this year yet, it's my first one. Last year during congregation, I bought a round of drinks for MiF graduates who spotted me passing the volunteer pub on my walk home from campus. And I even received an invite to visit Northern India from the family of a MIM graduate. These events aren't unique to me, by the way. They happen across our community every day. Earlier speakers asked you to give thanks to your family and friends who helped you to get to where you got, or where you sit today. I would ask that you remember your LBS family, classmates, alumni, faculty and staff helped you to get here too. From today, you also have a responsibility to give back to our community, strengthening it for each other and for the classes that follow you. From today, you'll be on the other side of those discussions. You'll be the one with guidance that others seek. And as an alum of LBS, you'll receive requests to speak to potential students, for coffee chats from job seekers, for advice from former classmates, or for support from faculty and staff. Who knows, maybe they'll even ask you to speak to a future graduating class. When you're busy with your professional and personal lives and thinking of bypassing these requests, I ask you to remember this student experience. Think of the excitement you felt when you were admitted. Think of the anticipation for your first day of class, and of the times you felt frustrated and needed advice. Think of the pride you feel today. Then respond favorably and help where you can. The community and the value that you derive from it will be much greater as a result. To this end, the Alumni Council, last year's Student Association, and staff of the school have created an alumni pledge as a guiding principle and a reminder of the roles we play in making meaningful, responsible, and positive contributions to our industries and communities. I invite you to join thousands of other LBS alumni and to take a moment to read, and if you wish to say the alumni pledge together with the alumni in the video. Let's listen now to some graduates and alumni as they share the pledge with us.
I stand here today equipped with the knowledge, the skills, and the relationship I gained at London Business School.
Continuing a story that's uniquely mine.
As I make my way, I'll carry the spirit of LBS. I'll be rigorous, open, curious, and inspiring.
Recognizing the profound impact I make on my community and the world.
I will continue to value and uphold the rights,
experiences, and perspectives of others.
Respecting the diversity I experienced at the school.
I acknowledge the privilege that comes with being a part of our exceptional community
and embrace my role in contributing to this growth and success of the school.
Wherever I go in life.
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 LBS will always be a part of me.
Students and guests, I now invite your Dean to close congregation.
On behalf of London Business School, I would like to thank for attention and patience the youngest members of the LBS community who are going to their strollers in 5 minutes. There are about 20 strollers parked outside of the room. I hope that a new dean will welcome you as students in 20 or 30 years. I would like to take this moment to thank again, as Ryan said, the families, the friends, the partners who supported you, the graduating class. Let's run a round of applause for them. And finally, as a dean, I would like to thank you, graduating students, for the months and years you spent with us, and congratulate you on the transition to the alumni community. Thank you very much. This is to your success.